One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jason Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Seminoles offense will get the first crack at it here. And Jesse, this got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really tough to stop, Dave. It's important to get this guy going.
Yeah, and it's not just him. The offense is around the well. The guy projects receivers make plays. The running game to get going. So it's got to be a team effort. Then he can really be his best.
The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Castellanos. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
And that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship, which is so great job taking care of business.
But a lot of meat still left in the schedule. Yeah, remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary team. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to keep their face to the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple
guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football, they break it well. You better worry about that. You got a
deception going against this second.
They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down. Even if the defense is in zone coverage, he did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Rides the back on the option to give. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. He leaves it with his best. Finds a little space. Snowed under by the defense.
Really nice play call there on second and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now puts us in a third and manageable situation.
Brown wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never out. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own five. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wastes no time. He comes out throwing. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
You definitely want to commit the run. You want to establish the run, and you want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work, they're going to let it go. Think about airing out.
Throws to the line. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. The nose comes over the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming at his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's going to do it.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. And the Noles lining up just needed a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to lower their way ahead.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on the last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play calling on offense.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the gig on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell. Maybe the quarterback wishes he told us, small game, and some information you get maybe for the next time you get to run the RPO.
Caught in the back of Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Looking at football with Castellanos. And the third down pass is incomplete. Boy, if they convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On fourth down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the first down, but you give up an explosive play. Also,
You're
you're
reeling
a little bit defensively.
And the
And Seminoles will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Snapped
Snapped it in the shotgun.
Big guy smells it. Give him 6. Touchdown Seminoles.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. The last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage to dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the Big House is not easy. They're trailing by just 4 to Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten now. Anything happens, you should know.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes fine. Finding an escape route. Turning on the Jets. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And as an offensive coordinator, you need the perfect play with this guy as running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks to a touchdown.
Finds his big tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. New set of downs after completion. Quick release by the QB, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's going to that. What do you want to do here on second and 1? Gonna run. Can't get him to the ground. They'll get him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And that run really didn't lead anywhere. Offense, we don't focus enough how important those 5 guys are to get on the defensive linemen, to try to move better, to get a game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 defensive linemen.
Brown will throw it quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. The Cardinals will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, Bob goes to their goal line. First one is away. Boy, he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They are deep in their own territory. They'll snap from their own 4 to start the drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's always a space to go backwards. They've given that up. You gotta be physical. You gotta find a way to get this ball into your own floor with the safety. That means being physical, getting back downhill, not going backwards.
Nice catch and catch there. They'll have enough for the first down. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times this season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So the key is 3 games.
I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team is spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Jones. They obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader, a guy that everybody could look at from time to time and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Castellanos. A little release to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and he has been doing there.
That's why I say bad.
As a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice play.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The
The
Seminoles are a little way down the field. Wants to throw it. Oh, after him. Blasted as he lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He's so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands. It makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warren Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cookie? Just guys that could make the first guy mad.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
Really good play by this defense. You know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He's electric, he's dynamic, he'll make plays, so you gotta do a good job containing him in the box. When he starts to scramble, chase from one side, overlap with another guy. Nice job on defense.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
He does a really good job. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now you can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads up play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've kicked it away. Bearcats call it and take it at the 30-yard line. Stanford has an active Cardinal offense returning to the field. Opening snap in this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it times.
Yeah, I think this offense.
Pressure all around the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you can definitely see he can hit that turbo button.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play, second and long. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down. And when you're a defense, and you get third and long, exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make a tackle, perfect third down and long execution by this defense. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead.
I think it goes back to the players' base. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And obviously, no think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with football, making plays, put a good drive together.
Gets the back moving. Looking for a chunk play on second and short.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short.
They'll run for it on third and short.
And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Trying to do it on the ground. The Seminoles are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And these are
The plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. They can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north and get that first down. Nice job. Dropping back. It's Castellanos.
got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and
I like what QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find a way to give him a big ball and see if he can make a miss. I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. It's a seam wide open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set downs.
Well, that's a great job by that quarterback not panicking, right? Because you know it's a blitz, trust me. You know you're going to get blasted, but you keep reading coverage, and you find your check down throw, get it out of your hands and pick up the first down.
And a good job of coverage by that defense just to start to pick up. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Lost to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And the ball slipped out. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. The Noles are at the line looking to convert for third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time, fourth and short, in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're in field goal range, but on fourth down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. Out of the crowd, he's got room. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Goodness gracious,
that's 3 for 3 now on fourth downs. That's just, it's nuts. I don't think you're going to make a living on this. I think we're always going to make this happen defensively. Just keep trying to get him the fourth down. You're going to get a stop on one of these plays.
Fires to the line. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Noles hustle to the line. Give to the big fullback. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field for third and goal. He'll sneak it, try to serve forward. Scores on the sneak.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find places, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already is his fifth rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Washington. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country for this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, they'll fly the middle. Hammers ahead for a yard over to 12.
I think the offensive coordinators are really good. He's built to play them. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang on, some kind of identity to that.
And down he goes back at the 3. Was a wonderful 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use the score to cut into this lead. Now a lot to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier set. On the run, and the defense is swarming to keep getting to the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around and hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Stanford lines up and punt away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And they are getting lead play from their quarterback. He's got his offense with precision, and most of all, he is taking care of the football. Looking downfield, it's Castillo. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pittman. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run because of his size, his wingspan. He's very, very difficult to cover.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's McCoy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier set. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speeds and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
The Seminoles will set up the punt unit. And he doesn't do it cleanly. It's loose. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let it get started, and they knock it down deep in his own end. So let's see how they play it in these final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to the play.
Makes the catch. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the phone.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can bounce every return. Sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about we thought we'd be able to run against this defense that's been run a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're down to possession.
You know the pass has to come at some point, but they gotta keep it playing. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive after that earlier set. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
And talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I gotta protect my quarterback in the first series here now. You're getting your quarterback hit and taking to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Stanford lines up the punt away. Doesn't say much when you're trying when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got it near midfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it really matters if Florida scored a touchdown on their last possession. You got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get it.
Any defense is set you up for a position to get credit.
Now, let's get this offense back rolling and create some momentum. Just get a few first downs in the scoring position.
The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man,
those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, he's doing the run pass action, creating some decision.
In my head, and look at that. He hands
it off to him. The back gets it put 10 easy. You know, shoes are young. It's just really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And that's most of the time requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It
take a lot of vision because the blocker is outstanding.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that quick scoring drive. And they finish it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the pitch for this defense coming on to protect this lead. And he'll just take this drive to start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive on 25. Brown will throw it. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. He's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him. And that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. Pressure coming. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Cardinals will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Make sure those gammies and glutes are activated. The plane muscle goes for use. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways, but just a few yards to go. The inside handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have yardage for a first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides itself on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, and hand it off, go to work.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Quarterback's strolling away from heat. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Finds a tight end. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little surprised himself with the play calling came in that time. He got a 3-position lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller still asking for shot plays.
He's loose. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on this play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Man, I love the decision right there. Like, drop pass, look for your shots. You don't see it. Target positive yards. Makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
Go straight ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3 line.
It's looking like they're going to throw this one on third down. You know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position. And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. So they're going to be tight on you. So
Touchdown, Florida State! And the pummeling has started.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys' offense.
They'll try to add to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big team action right now, and where do you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis? The Hawkeyes have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 8 over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counter? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watched the film. They watched this offense go up and down the field. This QB threw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. And here they are in the second half doing a nice job defending the deep.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Out of the gun on the inside, handoff to the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. The Noles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you've got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
On the ground is Lucas. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line. Leaves it with the back. They get it down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Irvin. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Under fire. Quick strike complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to
Back to
throw.
throw. It's fair.
And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. After that last incompletion, here's second and 10 from their own 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I know you can play
these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to solve this clock away and get it done. They'll snap it from the gun on fourth down.
Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here after the 35.
And
at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey man, like it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way. So the defense really needs to have a plan.
They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, was able to get the ball. The D-line already lost him. Now he can turn up for a big game.
Gets away from it. He's got space. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes out with a nice play.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down. That's the money down. Our coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They get really
wide open space. He works his way inside the 30 down to 29 and picks up the first down.
That is
just demoralizing here on defense, right? You're down in the game, it's the fourth quarter, you know you need to get a stop, but you know you're going to run the ball. But you can't do anything about it.
The handoff keeps working on the clock.
Keep them giving time on second and 8 coming up.
Tried to pound it first down, back to the line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This game in hand right now. See just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Plenty of distance between the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generated another explosive play. Their success running the ball, good reason why they've been able to put up points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again.
Russell to the ground, but he's inside the 10, down to the 9.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can do it without scoring. Using his legs, it's chop. He was looking for some way to put his foot on the ground, but the defense was prepared. He's going down behind.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit it right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look back there at you. Like when you look back there coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This was a great team, and they proved just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.